lovelies, welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today we are going to do our Saturday savings. If you're new here, my name is Rosa. My channel is all about my personal budgeting journey. It is about sinking funds, savings challenges, cash envelopes, how we stash our money, where we stash our money, why we stash our money. It's also a little bit about our investing journey. If any of that is of interest to you and you have not already, I'd really appreciate if you take a second and push subscribe down below. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and spending a little bit more of your time with me. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. And everyone, please take a second, smash that thumbs up button. All right, so as we are rolling into 2025, we're a couple weeks in now, but as we're rolling into 2025, I really sat down at the end of 24 and looked at my budget and where we were. We paid off all of our debt except for our house, so we are currently debt-free minus the house. And I had planned out these wonderful savings challenges to happen every couple of days and was really looking forward to it. And then as I'm scrolling through budgeting videos and looking, all of a sudden I realized I need a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. I didn't all of a sudden realize that. I knew I needed a 3 to 6 month emergency fund, but I was going to slowly fund it over the next couple of years. 5,000 here, 4,000 here. We already have 5,000 in our 3 to 6 month emergency fund. And really the goal is to have 5,000 per month. So I figured that if we could get to 15,000, that would be fantastic. But I was going to do that slowly over the next couple of years. And I was listening to Dave Ramsey talk, and he said, realistically, in order to get your 3 to 6 month fund, emergency fund funded, it should only take you about 6 months to get it done anyways. And I started to go, could I really save another $10,000 in 6 months? Well, the reality is yes, we can, as long as I didn't do all of those other cute saving challenges that I had planned out. We were going to save for an AC, for my honey's truck, for a piece of land. We were going to save for a handful of things, spendable savings. And I came to realize I can get this knocked out and then not have to worry about it. And because it's sitting in a high yield savings account, it's already gaining between 3 and 4%, 5% interest, depending on whatever the market is. So it's already going to grow almost once I have 15,000 in there, it'll grow about $600 to $700 every year. And I kind of really liked that thought. So I scrapped all of the savings challenges, the little ones that I had pieced out. I'm still doing a couple, but they really were minimal savings challenges anyways, things that are not big ticket items for us, and decided to throw it all at saving $10,000 in the next 6 months. So I, a while back, had bought a handful of binders, loved all of them. And in doing so, they had a variety of different savings challenges. So this one came with a $10,000 in 52 weeks challenge. It came with a 100 envelope challenge, and then it had all of the little envelopes for you already done. And then it had a $500 in 30 days challenge. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Well, I decided that I'm going to use this particular binder to take care of my $10,000 in 52 weeks. And we're going to see if we can get how fast we can truly get this done. I've budgeted out minimums what I think I can save, and honestly, I think we can get this done by middle of June at the latest. So that's the goal. It's a really stretch goal for us right now. That's making sure that we continue to live the same lifestyle that we live, that we are used to, not giving up anything at the present moment, but just trying to figure out if we can really save $10,000 in 52 weeks. Now, you'll notice that I skipped this savings challenge. This was the one I was going to do. I was going to use this binder for to save roughly $3,600, I think is what I was going to save. So this binder has multi-purposes, but we are going to, for now, only use it for the $10,000 and see how fast we can save $10,000, and not in 52 weeks, but before then. So let's pull out some of our cash. We'll talk about these. Each one of these is worth $200, so except for the last two, and they're worth $100. So I at least have an idea of what I need to be saving, and this wants it in $200 chunks. I got my check. Again, without our debt anymore, We have paid off debt, and then what I was using for the debt snowball. So just a lot of, not a lot of extra cash, but a way to be able to fund this as quickly as possible. So between my check, my honey's check, and then there was another 20. Where did that other? Oh, I added a little bit extra. I went on a work trip and my TDY came back and I got a little bit of extra money for it. So a little bit of it came into here too. So this is both mine and my honey's combined this week. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 45, 450, 470, 490, 500, and $1. So I know right now I can shade in 2 of these completely. Yay! So we're going to go ahead and do that. I loved this pink color. So I think this whole row will just do pink. I also love patterns too. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there are 8. We could go every other. Now we'll just and then now we'll just keep them all pink. Now I love pink and green. And then we'll add the green. I think this is the wrong, nope, that's the good shade of green. This one will work. So that takes care of, we are already $400 into this. Yay! And we'll just leave those there. So I'll stick those in the envelope in just a minute. And then I already have basically $101 towards my next 200. So let's talk about where my next bit of money comes from. I have been on YouTube, I think like 2.5, almost 3 years now. I think I'm creeping up on 3 years. It took me a 1.5 years to reach 1,000 subscribers, and that's because I got in a little bit of a funk, depression, let's be real here, and I stopped videoing, and when I finally came back, it took me a while, and then from time to time, I get in a little funk here and there and stop doing videos. So it took probably close to 2 years, because I think I've been doing this almost 3. It took probably a 1.5 years, almost 2 years to get to 1,000 subscribers. And then from there, it took me, I think, another 6 months to be able to earn $100 in order to get my first YouTube check. I got this in October of 2024. I've been sitting on it because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do with it, but it was $119. And when I came to realize that we were going to be saving $10,000, I thought, what a great way to help add a little bit extra that I wasn't expecting. So we're going to take 119, and that's my first YouTube check. I'll throw that away in a minute. So here's my next 200 for my next icon. 10, 15, 17, 19, 20. So there's my next 200. So let's grab my pink marker again. Shade this in. All right. And then that left me with $19. That's why my other one had a $1 bill in it, because I was already taking into account that this was going to be $20. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, $20. And then I also have credit card rewards. I was using my credit card rewards. I've always pulled them off in $100 chunks. I was using my credit card rewards to pay down my debt, so we'd get to pay an extra $100 down on our debt here, an extra 100 down there. Decided that this again was a great place for it to go, because that's what it was going towards, was my debt. Now I'm taking all my debt and putting it in huge chunks towards this $10,000 savings challenge, and that's what this is for. Before I continue though, I am going to stop and chit chat about credit card before any of you come at me with credit card. Yes, I know I should not have one. Okay, if you listen to Dave Ramsey, I should not have one. I do, however, have one. We are very meticulous. It is paid. I pull from my sinking funds. It is paid multiple times, 2-3 times a month, in order to make sure that it never carries a balance. We earn cash back instead. So it's just... we do not have credit card debt. So don't think that when I say that these are credit card rewards that I'm in denial that I have debt. It's not like that. So please don't come at me, okay? So this 100, anytime it happens, will come towards my $10,000 savings challenge. So although I cannot fill in another 200, we have 120, and I will change this out for 20 later. We have $120 already going towards our next icon. So I cannot wait for 2 weeks. We'll do another Saving Saturday where we are stuffing this. I cannot wait. I need a paycheck. My honey needs a paycheck so that we can take our money and put it in here and see how fast and if we really can get $10,000 saved in roughly 6 months. Oh, let me put my cashes in my envelope. All right, open. It hasn't even been used. It was stuck together. If you have any questions, just drop it in chat. If you just want to say hey, I'd love to say hey back. And I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.